done that, but doing that online has not been possible, really, in a systematic and programmatic way so far. So at ThisNext, what we do is we link influencers, shoppers, and brands together in a trusted social shopping community. And what it's really all about is like spreading the love, right? Because it's like you think about it, culture is really driven in a lot of ways by products and what people are into. So products help people be, do, and experience the things that they're into. So people naturally want to talk about the products that help them live their lives more fully. And they put these products up on our website and syndicate it through our network. And they can find other people who share similar interests and in turn discover other products themselves. So I'm sure you're all familiar with this expression, guns don't kill people, people kill people. Yeah, media savvy audience, right? So we actually think that marketers don't actually influence people, that people actually influence people. So, I mean, this is somewhat of a heretical statement to make, I guess, in a marketing-driven conference, but it's actually true. You look at it, you think about, like, okay, what do people talk about all the time? McKinsey reports that all of us in our personal conversations talk about products about 27% of the time. 90% of us list word of mouth and a trusted resource as a primary vector for finding a new product. And only 15% of us actually trust advertising. So that's a big disconnect there. So, and happily too, affluent users happen to be the most likely group to recommend products and services to each other, which is good news for people. So because of all those things, we believe that social shopping is really the future of online marketing and brand and product merchandising. So what that means, if you're going to succeed in a world where there's a conversation going on and it's all about the social shopper, it means like getting the right shoppers, which means really having the right community. So at ThisNext, we spent, a lot of time really building our core community of key influencers. They're often high-income people. They're always high alpha people, meaning that they're very influential in whatever community they happen to be prominent in. They're definitely active online, and they're passionate about the things that they're into, whatever it might happen to be. And so here are a few of our key influencers that we started off with. Like, you all know OXO, kitchen products brand? So CEO of OXO, and Rebecca, who's a pro surfer and an author, definitely an aspirational lifestyle. And Josh Rubin, who kind of defies categorization, but is the founder of Cool Hunting and is a major blogger. So people like him, or people like the three of them, bring in other influencers. They naturally attract other influencers organically. So here's an influencer, Christine Dang, who found us just through the web. She's made a couple hundred pics on our site. She's affluent, sophisticated user and blogger. And turns out she's also the EVP of Red Envelope. So she and has a big blog of her own. So she in turn brings her own audience along with her as well. And we get this nice network effect of people recommending products and exposing those products that they're into to their audience, and the whole thing grows rather nicely, which is good for us and good for our bloggers. So how does this actually work? So who here has a Roomba? Who here loves their Roomba? All right. I'm surprised. I would have thought this audience more people have them. Roombas are robotic vacuum cleaners. They're very kind of quirky products, and they're not for everybody. But they're the kind of thing that people are interested in, and they want to know why somebody might want to buy it, and does this thing actually work? And so 30-something people have recommended the Roomba on ThisNext, and you can go in and you can see, does this thing work for me? I have a dog, I have a kid, I have stairs, whatever it happens to be. Does it make sense for my lifestyle? And what you end up getting is this cascade effect where people can see who's making the recommendation and why they're making that recommendation. And you can start to connect with an individual person on a one-on-one basis, which is really how we all respond to the world. And ultimately that results in a sale. So how do we do this? So we've got thisnext.com, which is a place where you can recommend, or you can discover and recommend products, and then you can take those recommendations and syndicate them out through your, either to a blog or MySpace or whatever other way you want to do it, email as well. And we also give you the tools, the blogging tools, to actually make that content look beautiful and be easily packaged for easy and quick syndication. And so since we launched about 5 months ago, there's been tremendous interest in ThisNext, both on the blogosphere and in mainstream media, which to me says there's a huge demand for people trying to figure out, how can I find great products out there? How can I not waste my money and buy the stuff that's going to actually help me live a better life? And so, we've been very fortunate in that regard, but I think it's also good timing. So as we grow, we're going to be continuing to leverage this experience across multiple sectors. So green, baby, outdoor sports, you name it. There are various different verticals that this kind of thing can be applicable to, social shopping. And so just to quickly recap, since I'm running out of time, we unite customers with brands in an authentic and mutually beneficial way. And it's like we know that people influence people, and ThisNext helps people influence people, and ThisNext wants to help you, like CMOs of the world, help people to influence people. So, get the virtuous circle thing going on here. And yes, marketers are people too, so we're not trying to alienate anybody in this process. Anyway, I guess I'm now out of time since Noah's up here. I'm on a panel at 5, and I'll be doing demos, so I invite you all to come and check it out.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gordon. So we'd like to bring up our final presenter.